Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Ken, aka The Phoenix, and this is Spiritual Gamer. We are going to go ahead and continue our season here in Super Mega Baseball 4, where it looks like we are going to face the Buzzards. Or no, we are the Buzzards. We're going to face Nemesis. It looks like, yes, they are 1 and 2. They are predominantly the hardest team I have faced here. Everyone in the lineup seems to be good, so we're going to go ahead and get started. So what's immediately coming to my mind right now is the first couple episodes, episodes 1 and 2. I wasn't exactly sure what I was going to do with the series when it started. It wasn't until really episode 3 that everything started coming together. So the last episode that you watched is kind of when it all started coming together. Now, not team-wise. I think that's a home run. That is. Not for me team-wise or gameplay-wise, but production-wise. What this series actually was. Hold on.
The first baseman.
I had to take a drink for the home run. Junk in the trunk, Joseph Trunk. What I was trying to say is that in the very beginning, when I started, it had been so long since I created content. I just knew I wanted to do something relating. Man, first pitch swinging sucks. I knew I wanted to do something related to Super Mega Baseball, and I had the idea for Spiritual Gamer for a very long time. Is he gonna leg this out? He almost did. He was so slow, but darn, that would have been cool. Anyways, I just had to dust myself off because I'm telling you, I did the editing for episodes 1, 2, and 3 just yesterday, and I am telling you guys, it was really rough. It was a lot rougher than I remember it. But once I got through the process of episode 1, really the series was easy to do. Oh, that was so close. That was so close. We almost got it. So we're going to try to get him into a double play here. And he just knocked it right through the pitcher's legs, unfortunately. But the good thing is that we went ahead and got through that first little... This is not good, team. This is not good. Are we looking at a tie game? We are not looking at a tie game. As I said, this is Nemesis. So here we go. We are going to have to mix it up already. Looks like we are going to have ourselves a tie game. Okay, no, we're not. We're not. Luckily, he didn't test the runner. But we worked ourselves into a jam, and this is kind of intense. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's a grand slam, Rooney. All right, so we are down. We are trailing 4-1. First pitch, I hit a home run. No, first pitch. First batter, I hit a home run. And then I hit nothing. The next three batters, and then they immediately... make me pay for that. So I didn't quite get it up and in where I wanted it, so we'll see what we can do here. We got him. Played around, messed around, found out. That's okay. We'll come back. Good start to the inning here. Good start to the inning, but yeah, getting back into the swing of things has brought life to me. Doing the whole editing process, learning my new editor has been very what's the word? Cathartic. It's made me feel really good, productive. I don't know. It's been a net positive overall, and I actually have a special treat for you all this Saturday, so noon. noon Pacific. No, not noon Pacific. Noon Eastern. 11 a.m. Central. And I guess 10 Pacific. I don't know. I don't know the time zone exactly. But yes, that will be another out. That will be something to keep an eye on. And I'm excited to bring it to you. So it is not another episode of Spiritual Gamer, and Spiritual Gamer will only be on the weekends, or weekdays rather. That is a 3-run bomb. We got ourselves a tie game. So all right, here we are, tying the game back up. Was that my pitcher? I think that was my pitcher, guys. I think that was my pitcher, Hannah Hogswind, who just hit that home run. I just realized it. I don't usually listen to who's up. I usually just know that at this level of play, you need to power swing everything, and you need to be on target. And you need to make sure it's a strike. I know this is a fast runner because they keep throwing over. Here's an injury. A pitcher can't throw over something. There was a message that popped up, and I couldn't read the red. The red text is really hard for me to read. Dang!
If you see the team mascot around,
Tough.
give them a wedgie for a free slice of sushi poutine.
Sushi poutine. Oh, man.
Number 39.
So I'm pretty certain that was Hannah Hogswind who hit the home run, which, you know, that's pretty cool. She got herself into the jam. She tied up the game. She's doing everything for both teams right now. Let's see. So I have a changeup, a cut fastball, and a curveball. We're going to throw the changeup high and inside. And that got him. It's funny that I'm calling this Spiritual Gamer, and I haven't even talked about any spiritual concepts right now, but I did receive a text message from a friend right before I started this today about angel numbers. And angel numbers, if you're unaware, they're basically when you see, or synchronicity even is what some people refer to it as. If you, let's see, can we get them? No, almost. If you see like a number sequence repeatedly, there's a good chance that that is an angel number, like 1111, 222, 333, anything like that. They all kind of attribute to different numbers, but different meanings, but necessarily 1111 really focuses in on spiritual awakening. So, boom, that's a strikeout. That's a drink. So if you see 1111 a lot, that's typically what that pertains to. And if you're wondering what my background is, how do I know that for sure? To be honest, the good old internet is where I started off on my journey back in 2012 when I started seeing 1111 all the time, and I was looking into it. There's a website that I use, Joanne Sacred Scribe. I have a whole plan to do an angel number series coming up as well. In addition to everything else that I have going on. So that I thought was going to be a home run. Oh, I wish I would have hit that umpire in the face. That would have been kind of funny. I wonder if they even have that programmable. That's an out. Good thing I noticed that and told the runners to get back. But I'm not going to send the runner yet. Also, good thing I told them not to. But yeah, angel numbers are a good indicator of what you can expect. And while there is a large community that tells you what the numbers mean, they differ from person to person. That's why I stick with Joanne Sacred Scribe. The reason I do that is because that is the person that I have relied on the most for the longest time. And honestly, every time I look, I kind of make sense. Now, mind you, I'm not one of those people that pays a lot of attention to like horoscopes and things. I think that's kind of a similar effect. Is that a tie game? That is a tie game. Dang. Moonshot has been tearing me apart today. Nemesis, guys. The friggin' Nemesis. They are my nemesis. But again, I kind of consider it kind of like a horoscope, and I try to keep myself in check. That is the hardest thing to do with this whole spiritual journey, is to keep myself in check and look for when I am stretching to try to make stuff make sense. Shoot. Can I catch this? Oof. Really tried to dive into that corner and just catch it. Okay, let's try to get out of this Hannah Hogswind, please. All right. There we go. That was a nice little snag. So, step 1 is stay consistent. Step 2 is to keep yourself in check. Those are the two things when it comes to these angel numbers. And another thing you can do is meditate on the numbers that you're seeing a lot. Like if you notice the synchronicity, be mindful of your thoughts, right? Be mindful of what you're thinking of when you see the number, what is going on in your life. You know, things along those lines. Just try to ground yourself, right? I say this all the time, balance is key. Balance in everything. That is ultimately what we're striving to do, is get to zero balance. And when I say zero balance, just general neutrality. Neutrality was the word I was looking for there. I forget, because I'm so deep in thought and talking here, that we're at a tie game, and it's kind of tough. I mean, it's not like it's a playoff game or anything. Oh, man, is that a double play? Oh, it can't be a double play when there's already 2 outs. All right, how's Hannah doing? Her accuracy's down. She's only at 38 pitches, though. Hannah Hogswind, unfortunately, has the tendency to get torn apart, and that is my bad. I take full responsibility of that. It would be nice if you gave me the freaking person that I wanted. That's what I'm talking about. The joystick controls who you have. It not only controls what... Oh, he bunted. And he might leg it out. He didn't leg out. So the joystick, your movement, not only chooses what... Oh, yeah, you're trying. I'm going to strike him out. You're either going to strike out or you're going to bunt out. There you go. It chooses the fielder and also controls movement. So you can try to boost the movement speed of the person you are currently selected by holding the direction you want to move. But sometimes it just starts flipping back and forth. That's why you saw me there trying to get the... I was trying to do 2 things. I was trying to move towards the ball, and I was trying to choose between to try to get back to the person it was changing me to, and it was like, that's why that hit dropped. And I spent the entire half inning trying to explain that. So there we go. Thurman Colt. Had I not moved my reticle, that probably would have been gone. I think I just hit into a double play. All right, guys, we're going to have to do better. Almost. Just a little off. I moved so inside on that. I almost swung at that, too. I almost let off the swing button. There we go. I had to make sure it was a strike. That was coming in. That was definitely coming in for a strike. And I was like, no. No, sir, not today. No, sir, not today. I need to move my right arm, not my left arm. Oh, man. What can you do?
shortstop.
All right, we are going into the 5th inning, so we are going to sub. How's he doing? His stamina is good. We're going to go with Bradley Bowler. Bowler?
Pitching, Bradley Bowler.
Bowler. I had to see what he called him. So yeah, spiritual awakenings. That's where everyone starts, right? That's where everyone starts. And the one that I've been getting a lot lately is a bunch of 8s. I've seen 8s since August. That one's got a dual message of making sure that you have your a strong foundation. It's also a warning that things could be changing. It also means that financial prosperity is coming, so it means a lot of stuff, and ultimately it means that it's up to me to keep myself in check, if you will. Which is another thing that I say all the time.
The second baseman, number 3, Salute Whoopity.
Is accountability, right? It's up to you, and it's up to no one else to make sure that you are okay.
Number 62, Bradley Bowler.
And I definitely recommend that you really take heed to what whoever you are praying to is saying. Whether it's all the universal source, but whether your universal source is God, the traditional Christian God, or Buddha, or whatever it is. It's pretty much the same entity, just you can shape it with your mind, believe it or not. Of course, who am I? Really, who am I to tell you what the world is? Or what the world is, what God truly is, because it's all belief, right? Like, your belief can change, and that's the weirdest thing about everything that I have gotten into, is that our minds are super powerful, right? So we can create our own reality and shape it in so many different ways. I think the Dolores Cannon book, Between Death and Life, talks about the library a lot. The library of knowledge in between the living world and the world of death, I guess, the dead reality, whatever you want to call it. And like how it appears different from every single person. However, it still contains the same knowledge, and it contains the same type of security, one way or the other. Like, there's always some system or some entity that tells you, like, no, you cannot view this. You're not spiritually elevated enough. You're not at the spiritual level you need to be. And it's just super interesting how you can create a lot of stuff, and you might see similar themes across different realities. Well, I say different realities from people, different backgrounds, different religions. They might have the same experience, very similar, but also very different. And then we're basically taught, or the way our human minds interpret that is that, well, one of them's got to be right and one of them's got to be wrong. However, neither are right, neither are wrong. They both are, and we're just interpreting them differently. Nice, we nailed that double play, guys. We got ourselves into a little bit of a pickle. I say we were in a pickle. We weren't. We only had a runner on first, which could be a pickle. Ooh, filled you. I filled you. Filled him twice. Got him. That's a drink. We're pulling a lot of changes, guys. No one has scored a run since the 3rd inning. We got ourselves a good stalemate. And I'm happy this is honestly happening, because I told you guys throughout the first 3 episodes that 60 is the perfect one, and is the perfect difficulty, and then I proceeded to crush my enemies, and then I told you that Nemesis is the hardest one. They are my nemesis, and here we are proving the validity of that statement. That's a strike. Ooh, that's... no. So close to nailing the pitcher in the face. The pressure is off the charts for these guys.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 28.
I might switch out my pitchers going into the next inning. I don't know. I have a starting pitcher slash relief pitcher in the game right now, so he can be both. That is gone. Obliterated. Upper decker shot. Drinking ourselves good old root beer. That is our beverage of choice.
Number 3.
Finally, we broke the scoreless streak going. Is that again? Is that another one? That's another one. I think, did they bring in a new pitcher? I think they probably had to switch out the pitcher because they probably pinch hit for their pitcher trying to do something.
Now batting, the pitcher, number 62, Bradley Bowler.
I don't do that. I let my pitchers hit. Because as you saw earlier, Hannah Hogswind went ahead and tied up the game with a 3-run home run. Pitchers can hit. Pitchers absolutely can hit.
Now batting, now pitching. Lucy.
Brought in a new pitcher. I wonder if it was because of the 3-pitch minimum that they had to keep him in. That's one rule that I don't like typically from the MLB, but hey, neither here nor there. I'm not a rule maker. I did like the pitch clock implementation. I didn't think I'd like it at first. However, I truly did. I really, really did. With how quickly it made the games go. It was really good stuff. Really good stuff there. Nice. That's a strike out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Slam.
Jackie.
Here, Jackie. Hit this. Here, Jackie. Hit this. She did. Oh, wow. That took a nasty hop away from my center fielder. Okay. Her last name was Slam. I had to test her. It might not have been the smartest thing.
Mashed tater.
Why is my pressure high, man? It's almost like they're just trying to make me nervous because they have the pressure meter over there.
Joseph Trump.
It is what it is. I didn't have any pressure. I didn't feel any pressure because there was no tying runner on. Once the tying runner gets on or the winning runner's on, then you start feeling that pressure. But there was only two people, one person on. There was only one person on. There was no way they could have tied the game. Really quickly, though, we've gotten 2 quick outs. That is not a home run. That's off the wall. Should have been a home run. Oh, that's a triple. We're going to try to send him to third. See how lucky we are with that. A slower runner, but we went ahead, got him on to third. That's good.
Number 8, Thurman.
Thurman Colt. He's good and bad. I have limited success with him. It looked like it was going to be borderline. I don't like taking borderline pitches as I take that borderline pitch. Dang. Well, that's it. That's it. We go into the bottom of the 9th.
The catcher, number 27.
And we are going to try to not give up the game. This is the closest game we have played so far. They get the leadoff runner aboard. That's not too good.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Again, guys, one thing. That's a double play. I know I keep going back and forth between talking about the spiritual concepts and the game itself. That's how this typically works. Got it. Got it. That is game. That is game. I'll get to what I was talking about here in a second after we go through. We only used one sub, and that was Bradley Bowler. Hannah Hogswind did get 1 home run and got 3 RBIs. That was our starting pitcher. She did not get the win. She has an 11.25 ERA, guys. That is tough. That is very tough for her. But hey, Hannah Hogswind is second. She's ranked number 2 here in the game because she got a home run, 4 RBIs, a run, not because of her pitching performance. Stacey Staples got player of the game with a grand slam. She hit the grand slam that sent them up. So she deserves that, I guess. And then Buttons Bunterson is in third. So we're going to go to the main menu here. And that is going to bring us to the end of today's episode. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. However, what I was going to say a minute ago, before the game ended and I jumped and caught that ball, is if there is any single point that I bring up in an episode and you would like me to expand upon it, let me know, comment below, and I absolutely will make an expanded points video to that topic, kind of in a talking head video, not in a gameplay capacity. So that will be more focused, and that will be in response to you guys. So if you want to know more about angel numbers, let me know, and I will just do kind of a general one about that. My angel number series that I mentioned in the very beginning and sometime during this episode, I talked about the angel number series. That is going to be more so me going from the number 1 all the way through to where Joanne Sacred Scribe has it, because again, she's been my source since the very beginning, and I'm going to stay consistent with that and just bring that to you all, because if you go and you search, what does 88 mean, or 888 or 77, whatever, you'll get such a differing array. And even here on YouTube, you'll get such an incredibly different response. However, if you keep it simple, keep it consistent, which has been my experience. Also, another thing about angel numbers, take it into consideration. Think of it almost as like horoscopes, and keep yourself grounded, right? Don't take too much into account where you're like frozen from whatever this angel number is telling you or warning you about. It's inevitable that you will experience hardships and success. Just stay neutral, stay balanced, and things will work out in your favor. Just always remember that the universe is working for you. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, everyone. My name is Ken, aka The Phoenix. We got another episode coming for you tomorrow on Friday, and another special video coming to you Saturday at noon Eastern, so stay tuned for that. Again, my name is Ken, aka The Phoenix, and I will see you next time.